Guys are in for a treat. Was that a treat to have them present?
Yeah.
Okay, I know it took a little patience for the English speakers only, but I learned so much today at lunch as they were presenting. I took notes and I tried to record it. I think we're going to try one more meeting some point. I don't know when it would. It's probably got to be a morning meeting sometime, but we're going to try one more just so that we can record them. So we have some of the word tracks. Would you guys like that recording? Okay, so so let me just say this. Maybe some of you came here tonight just to hear about this company. Maybe some of you were twisted, arms were twisted to come over here because they told you about maybe Alan Nagao or these Kukuta people. Some of you came here for the school and said, well, I got to attend the meeting, so I have to come, right? I don't know why you're here. Maybe some of you are here for the first time. But all of a sudden you're listening to this and you're thinking, you know what, this makes sense. This company really does have exclusive, unique, patented technology. And do Americans like instant results?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what our products produce, instant results. The second thing really, I think, is that our products are guaranteed. Do Americans like guarantees?
Yes.
Okay. Our company in this economy is growing. Do you want to be with a growing company right now in this economy?
Yes.
That's us. That's New Skin. Everywhere in the world I go, people are talking about our economy growth with New Skin. It's just been fabulous. We've been at $50 a share. Stock market has recognized us. We went from $7.90 a share to $50 a share in 2 years. How about a hand for New Skin? But probably the thing that is left unsaid the most is the fact that we are truly residual in the way that we develop our income. That once somebody gets that galvanic spa and goes like this, every time they use it, I'm looking just at the front row here, Patty and so many of these distributors, every time Patty goes like this, I get paid. Right? I'm looking at Karen Kirihara, and you know she's using the darn galvanic spa over and over. So we need the American US on this. Now, would you like a business like that where every time somebody uses the product like this, because when they buy the galvanic, you realize this, right? Every time they buy a galvanic, literally the next time they use the galvanic spa again, they have to use our gel. Would you like a business where you make a sale once, 3 years ago, and every time she goes like this, you get paid? Would you like a business like that?
Yes.
And in the end, the truth is that we are launching the largest country in the world. The US market currently is about 14% of New Skin's business. I hope you understand that, because if you hear Japan last year did about $600 million with New Skin. The US should be at least double that. Last year in the US we did 200 million. So we should be 1.2 billion and we did 200 million. That means the US will grow $1 billion in sales. Would you like to be part of that $1 billion growth?
Yes.
This is truly an opportunity. Maybe once or twice in your life, you'll be in a position like this, to be one of the first ones in a market this large. And people have asked me all the time, why did you go down to Colombia? I mean, isn't that a dangerous place? Is that a scary place? And I can tell you it was a very nice place to be. But understand this, that many other companies have done $1 billion of sales last year in Colombia, our kind of company. Out of the 5 top big ones, 3 of them did $1 billion in that market. We did less than 1% of our sales. Are there a few Latinos in Los Angeles? There's a lot of Latinos here. We can take literally all of South America. So Colombia is the window to the rest of South America, and we're going to go country by country. We just got full approval in Argentina for our galvanic spa. I think we have about 12 products down in Argentina now, but we're going to take it throughout South America. And is that a pretty big market? Yeah. I can tell you, they are crazy about beauty down there. I was just in Houston, Texas. You talk about crazy about beauty. Those women, are they vain in Houston, Texas? That may be the only place that I know of that could be more vain than California. Okay? So this is what we have in front of us. It's been an incredible time. I'm just going to give you a little bit of, some of the people who have had tremendous success and give you a little bit of how to make the money. I'm going to start with how to make the money. The beauty is that it's proven with Nu Skin. This is the average income. We're a publicly traded company. We cannot adjust, change. We cannot exaggerate any of these figures. These are exact average incomes for Nu Skin. The average Blue Diamond distributor in Nu Skin does about $44,000 a month income. Now, if you were doing $44,000 a month, even here in Los Angeles, even here in Beverly Hills, would you be pretty free?
Yeah.
Would you have enough?
Yeah.
For most people, the answer is yes. Yes or no? Yes. Okay? I know you could live a little higher than that, but you might have to become one of the team elites to live higher than that, okay? Now, I want you to know that people ask me all the time, what did you have to do to become a Blue Diamond? You have to find 12 people to do this as a business. 12. At least it's not 1,200, okay? 12. Now, the truth is it's not easy to find people that do it consistently. And that's really the trick. Finding people that will consistently do it, like Fabio and Angelica, like Derek Bentley, like Steve Wong and Sherry Lum, okay? But at least you didn't have to find 1,200. 12. Now, if you think about what I just said, for many people, just 10,000 a month at a diamond is enough. That's finding 8. But how many people do you know could have used just an extra $10,000 last year? Just an extra 10,000. That's a super part-timer with Nu Skin, with one person doing Nu Skin in your organization. One executive in your organization. Average income, an extra 9,000 last year. That's imagine just getting a free car, okay? And somewhere around 4, around here, that would be a pretty good, it'll pay half your mortgage, right? 3,000 a month. Would that pay half of your mortgage? For most people, it will, right? Or maybe the whole mortgage. That'll be pretty good. How would you like to be free of your mortgage every month? Would that feel pretty good? For some people, it will save a home right now. That extra 3,000 would mean the difference between keeping and losing their home. And somewhere between Emerald and Diamond, people decide to do this full time. So what we're talking about is part-time extra income or full-time residual passive freedom. Freedom. Okay? Probably the biggest thing we're selling with Nu Skin is freedom. And so I can tell you, I've looked at hundreds of businesses. Do you think being a marketer the way I am, did I get offered a lot of opportunities? You bet. Every day I was approached by something. Why did I choose Nu Skin? Because of those 5 reasons before, but there was one other thing. Our company is a company with a heart. A company that is doing something good for the world. And although I've had tremendous success in my business life, the one thing that motivated me, and you'll find will bring some of the top people to New Skin, is the fact that we are doing something good for the world. I've made it a mission of mine to literally take us from the 100,000 meals a day that we're currently serving to 600,000 meals a day. That will take 10% of world hunger away forever. I hope that whether you do New Skin or not, if you're here for the first time, that you consider doing at least a donation and help with Nourish the Children. It is a worthy cause. Our company is doing a great job. We won the best corporate social responsibility program for this by the American Business Award. And it's something you can participate in that produces a result. And that result is saving a child's life every day. And you can accomplish that. $22 a month will do that, accomplish that. So how many of you in here, let me just finish up here. I'm just gonna go over it. Gotta get to the end here. Oops. So how do you start New Skin? Really quite simple. You can just get a galvanic spa and look more beautiful. $375 is a good deal. You get the gels, you get the 4 different heads for the different treatments, you get the spray, you get everything you need to get younger looking. $375. Or you could get vitality and feel younger on the inside. So this is a good way to start. $375. But a better way, you can get everything in a kit. And when you buy it in a kit, you save $275. When you buy this kit for $599, you get all of the things we used in the demonstration, everything we used in the internal products, Vitality, and all of this for $599, save $275. It's a better deal, okay? But if you want to do this as a business, you probably want to get some extra inventory. Why? When somebody does a demo and they look like this, when do they want to buy the galvanic? Now. Okay. And if you have it to hand over the counter, your sales will double. Now, I want you to understand that this kit, the Business Builder Kit, has 2 of everything. So our idea is for you to literally keep 1 whole set for yourself and then sell all of the rest of the products at retail. When you do that, you'll make $1,084 back in your pocket just selling the extra products at retail. And that literally means that your kit was like $120. Okay? But what's going to happen next is the most important step. A little clicker. What you're going to do is sell to these customers 1 set of products. You're going to keep 1 set for yourself, and you'll make basically $1,084 back. This kit was $11.98. So basically $120 in your kit was bought. That's the $599 kit for basically $120. Now next, what you do is find your 4. Find 4 people that want to get this kit. And every time you find one, you'll make $200 from New Skin in commission and fast start pay. This means that you will make $800 back right away when you have your front 4 people. Our whole process is to become an executive with New Skin if you want to maximize your pay. We pay a super bonus when you maximize at 3,000 points. So we're going to show you exactly how to do that. Number 1, you find your 4 people. Each of these people is 1,000 points of volume. You need to hit 4,500 points. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, plus your own is 5,000 points. You've overcome 4,500. You've become an executive with New Skin. What we're talking about is once you become an executive with New Skin will pay you 9 to 20% of the entire volume of the group. So as a distributor for New Skin, we get paid 5% on our work. The people we actually sponsor and all of the products they consume every month. As an executive with New Skin, we get 9 to 20% of their work and their work and their work, everybody's work. Would you rather get 5% of your work or 9 to 20% of everybody's work? Okay, this is the process of becoming an executive, and now the inventory is in your entire group. What we're talking about is called replication. People do what you do, not what you say. So if you start with the 2 kits and you tell your friends and everybody to get 2 kits, this is the way we're going to launch the market. Everybody has this. Now the entire team has inventory. Do you understand that we're launching the largest consumer market in the world? Having that inventory, and if you have Latino market, even more important. They buy cash. And having that inventory will radically change your speed of your team. This is called replication. People duplicate what you do, and eventually these people want to become executives as well, so they find their 4. In this example on the board, there is $6,000 of pay in 2 months. New Skin has just instituted, today's the first day of a bonus that will increase that pay. Right now it's shown as 6,000 in this chart. It'll be 8,000. Just doing this, what we are at right now. Okay, this is serious. New Skin is going to pay more money. I hope you understand what I just said. Your group will grow 2 or 3 times faster. The fastest way to retain people is pay them more money. And we are now paying people more money to do the activity which we should be doing with New Skin anyway. Find your 4 and help your 4 get their 4. Okay, in the end, the whole thing is guaranteed. If your team has all of this inventory and somebody gets stuck with some inventory, they can return it back to New Skin for up to 1 year and get a 90% money back guarantee up to 1 year later. It's really no risk. And in the process, we grow our business, we can demonstrate the product, and we can show how this product actually will change people's lives. But the biggest change is a financial change. Maybe some of you came here looking for a way to change your life, for a way to change your financial future, for a way to predict where you want to be in the next few years. I can tell you for sure, this is a solid opportunity. I would not even be here if it was not. It's a company of very high integrity and a company that will be around for payday. And I'm not saying this is easy. In a lot of ways, it's about working on it, but nothing really that's going to make you millions of dollars is easy, I can tell you. I have thought through and tried a lot of ideas. You know, my yo-yo business made me $18 million in 3 years. That's pretty good. Why am I doing New Skin? This is a bigger opportunity. Bigger than anything I've ever done. And so, you know, we have a few very special people in the room. You know, Angelica and Fabio, brand new diamonds. They've done a great job. In 4 months, they moved from ruby to diamond. That's pretty good. Before the end of the year, they will be some of our first actual blue diamonds in Colombia. We have Patty Acosta, who is from America, who's our first blue diamond in Colombia. But I'd like to bring up a couple other people in the room who are maybe, you know, very special people as well. The first person I brought into the business was Steve and Sherry Lung. Can I get, I know they're all in the back there. Steve and Sherry, can you guys come up over here real quick and if you could work your way up for it. Since we're calling them up and they're working their way up, Ann Shin, can you come up in the front here? Ann Shin. Ann Shin, stand up. Okay, come on up. You thought you were hiding back there, but no, I found you anyway. So Stephen, Sherry, can you just tell us your experience with New Skin and why now? Why are you guys working so hard right now?
Sure, absolutely. My name is Steve Huang. I'm 39 years old. I'm from Walnut, California, and I used to do engineering. So any engineers in here? Oh, we got 3, 4 engineers. So I used to build aircrafts for DuPont Aerospace for the military, and I used to design cell phones for Sony, Motorola, and I worked for AT&T. So I've always worked for the big corporations. But why am I doing New Skin? Because they kept laying me off. That was it, literally. I was looking for a solution, but I realized that the whole corporate structure has changed, and they were downsizing and whatever, right sizing, left sizing. All I know was they're getting rid of people, and I was one of them. And so they're closing up divisions left and right. So I was looking for opportunities. And literally, I mean, and the thing is, the other thing, just being really honestly, I was kind of bored and tired. You know, every day going in there, staring at my computer all day. So it was actually cool being laid off because I had a new fresh company to look at. But I realized something when we started doing this business was that, you know what, I can actually do it whenever I want, you know, wherever I want it. And so that was something that was fun to me because I get to choose who I want to work with. I don't have to be stuck with my boss. I had a good boss, but his boss was not so good. So I get to choose who I want to work with. And that was something that was very, very interesting to me. I actually started my own company as well, but you know, it's different when you're building your own company, you know. I don't know about you, but the more I started building it, the more I realized that I had less time. I saw the bright future that I could make a lot of money, you know, to take care of my family and whatnot, and take care of my parents, but you know what? I realized there's probably not going to be much time involved for me. Maybe my wife and my kids will enjoy it, but you know, I'm going to be working hard, you know. So I was looking for a combination, and this is something that shifted my life. And when we started doing this, in the beginning, I didn't know what I was doing, so I had a lot of up and downs. I had to learn, right? This is a business like any other. It's not you come in and you become rich. I don't think any of you guys think that way, right? If you do, you know, trust me, it's not. Okay, you have to learn, there's skills to learn, but you can start out fast. So what happened for us in this business was, you know, we came in and I had my up and downs, and then about 4 years ago, we started doing this again. And do you want to know about some miracles and things that happened because of some of the things I learned? I mean, let me ask you guys, how many of you guys could have invested $1,500 about 4 years ago and ended up making about $1.8 million? Anybody like that? No? Well, I'm one of them. Okay? So you could call me lucky, or you can call me, you know, we worked hard. But that's the potential. And we just got back from a convention. I saw these little young kids, okay? These little boys and girls that look like her, okay? Walking on stage, Blue Diamonds, Team Elite, people that make average $500,000 a year from Malaysia. It's a poor country. From Philippines, and they were all over the place. Literally about 800 of them are out there. And so it was pretty cool to see that. But the best thing about it for me was I get to travel around the world with my wife, with our daughter. Our daughter's all over here somewhere. You know, she's here kind of just understanding what's going on, and you know, she's talking to some of her friends, and she's a Generation Y. So we're working with our friends. We're having fun. So I don't know about you, but who wants to work the rest of their life really hard and just work? I don't know about you, but who wants to have fun in their life?
Yeah.
Okay, well, about half of you. The rest of you guys can work. That's okay. I'll come and hang out with you guys. I'll have fun, and you guys can work, right? No problem. It's all okay. But here's the thing. That's what changed my life. And I get to go back to my parents when they were remodeling their house last year. And, you know, they had a kitchen. They had a bathroom that my mom didn't remodel. And my mom never asked for anything, okay? This is my mom. She's like one of those strong Chinese women. She doesn't ask for anything. And she sat down with me, and I know she really wanted to have a bathroom because it looked out of place. And she said, you know what? I'm still thinking about that bathroom. I'm not sure if I really want to or not. And that's like a little hint. I never seen a hint from my mom before, okay? And it was great for me to just say, Mom, you know what, just go do it. Spend whatever money you want, okay? I take care of the bathroom, all right? And that was really cool for me to kind of give back to my mom. And so this is why I do this business, because we can give back, you know? And I know my kids will be taken care of, because you know what? This is something that lasts not just my lifetime, but their lifetime too. So thank you very much.
Good evening, and my name is Sherry Long. So what I want to share is, Alan say what I want to do now. So I want to know who didn't go to convention this time. Please raise your hand. Okay, thank you very much. But I just want to say sorry that you really miss out. And then so in the convention, we learn so much. The people go to convention, everybody on fire. It's like we don't want to sleep, okay? And then we have all the influence from the Asia, because they have a competition in Asia to compete who sleep less. Because why they have a competition to compete who sleep less? Because they know this is the timing. Get your market share. It's like a momentum. It's like a real estate. You buy a house. You wanna buy the lowest price or wanna buy highest price? Okay. This is the time you can get lowest price in real estate. Okay. And then so if you get in now, and then so your investment will grow 10 times, 100 times more. Okay, that's how you make money, how you become rich. So those Asian people, they understand this. To tell you the truth, okay, 2003, New Skin created 137 multimillionaires. But in these 8 years, now 2011, we already have 776 multimillionaires. Wow. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? Okay, everybody here, you can be multimillionaire with New Skin if you're willing to work hard. Of course, you need to learn. That's why we are here. Alan's here. Thank you. Every single day, I thank my upline, Alan Nagel. Let's give him a round of applause. Because Alan Nagel is so giving. He teaches everybody. We have so many sidelines in this room. And we have this amazing duplication. We invite our superstar from Calcutta, Fabio and Angelica. Do you guys appreciate their meeting? Yes! Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you very much. So I want to share with you. I listened to, so important. You need to go to convention to learn from all the top leaders. So we have this leader, his name called Joseph, from Hong Kong. He's Ting Li. Okay? So he said, I'm very lazy person, like a pig. And he said, because I like to eat, I like to sleep, I like to play, and I don't like to work. But I like to eat, I enjoy all the money in the world. Where you can find this kind of business? Is anybody can tell me? Only New Skin. The first year he worked part-time. And the next 3 years he worked full-time. And he made his $1 million in 3.5 years, right? And he said, I'm very happy. I want to retire. So he made his $1 million. He retired 17 years. And guess what happened? His paycheck continued going up. And this year he was acknowledged as a $10 million earner. Wow. Tell me any business that you can retire and your investment went from, your paycheck went from like a $1 million become $10 million by retiring, do nothing. What business? I don't know what you want. But I'm telling you, this 3 years is your most important years. This 5 years, 3 to 5 years. We're gonna went from 1 billion to 5 billion. The first momentum is 1989. And many people, they wait for this 12 years. 20 years. Okay, sorry about that. They wait for this 20 years. Finally, this is the second momentum. And this momentum is bigger than the last one. Okay? So if you catch the sign, that's why all these Asian people, they have a competition. Who sleep less? That's what I want to give it to you guys. Thank you.
I just want to ask Steve one more question because I remember the first day that Steve called Sherry and I did the demonstration. I think it was at Jim Hazelton's home. And Steve first saw the galvanic spa and then you called Sherry. Can you tell us about that moment? Because I want just to get you to introduce you to this very simple concept. When you introduce your friend to the business, I introduced Steve again to the business. He was working full-time at AT&T as an engineer and as a salesperson, right, for iPhone. I still go to Steve when I need help with my iPhone. But Steve, tell us what was it like when you first told Sherry about the galvanic spa?
When I told her, she said, no, it's impossible. How can you remove wrinkles in like 5-10 minutes? I didn't know what to say. All I know is I looked at my friends and... Yeah, because she used to own 3 medical spas, okay? And so I looked at my friends, they all look like this on half their face. I mean, it's obvious for me, who have no experience in skincare or anything, that this thing works. So it was pretty cool, but, you know, getting her out there was kind of a little bit difficult. Because she said, I know it, you know, there's no such thing that can do this kind of results. But, you know, so I told her, you know, Alan's cooking Hawaiian barbecue, so you gotta come. So she came reluctantly, but she saw the people's face. It was, you know, more like this, you know, I was talking to, I don't remember, but I think I was talking to my friend Jim, and you know, Jim had, I think it was Jim or someone had half their face done. So I'm talking to him like this, and Sherry walks in the door, and she looks at him and goes, wow, Jim, you look younger, and Jim looks around, and she's like, what happened to your other half of the face? You know, that's how it works in this business. So you could keep it simple. The demonstration does so much in this business. It does have to work. It proves the products work for you. So that's how it happened. But because of that one call to my wife, she's an amazing businesswoman. That was it. You know? So who do you know out there that could be one of your superstars? Maybe you know them, maybe you don't know them. Maybe you don't think they're going to do it, but they end up doing the business. I could change your life forever. You know, we make $1 million, Alan makes $1 million. That's how it works.
I like that.
You know? That's how it works. So, you know, we're helping these guys make $1 million. They make $1 million, we make another $1 million. Or close to it. That's pretty good, right? So help your people. This is the key.
You know, Alan makes so many $1 million because he has several lines like us.
Yeah, we're not the only one. He has many more, okay? So in this business, I mean, all I know is this. You know, in my traditional business, I was so afraid, you know, of sharing our secrets with the other, the competitors, you know, because it's the trade secrets. But in this, does it really matter? No. I want to teach them all my secrets. So go and make $20 million, please. Okay? I will tell you everything I know to go make your $20 million. Because I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be happily rewarded as well. So that's what I love about this. You know, the more I can help, the better it works for me. So I could give 100%. And there's not much out there like that. So this is an amazing business. And it's changed my life. And I know if you guys go after it, it'll change yours too. Thank you.
So I just want to just really short, Jim, just tell us the results and what your background was. So Jim Hazelton Group is the Colombian group. I hope you realize he sponsored one person named Patty Acosta, and now there is about 10,000 customer and about 1,000 full distributors in Colombia under Jim Hazelton. So let's.
I love my Cougar Latin. Anyhow, my name is Jim Hazelton. I'm from San Gabriel, California. I was a cop for 20 years. And I didn't retire. I just got tired. It was just, they got old. Because I never got to meet you guys. You guys were, people like you, when I met you, you were victims. Or I caught you at a red light or something. But it took, I was 16 years working nights, so I was out at nighttime creeping around with all those guys. So anyhow, 20 years I just turned in my badge and my gun, and I was tired. I did that. So I went to work, I sold engine parts, and so I was all up and down California. Pretty good job, good benefits. And one day they gave me a new cell phone. And the cell phone, they said they were going to track me all day long and track all my time and my movements. So I said, no, that's kind of like being on parole. It's like being handcuffed. And I didn't want to do that either. So I turned in that lasted 2 weeks. I turned in my phone and my resignation, and I decided that I was going to be free and I was going to do Nu Skin full time. And so, like Alan said, I worked really, really hard. And the Columbia team happened just someplace down in the line, and I really thank Alan and Patty and Steve for all of their work down in Colombia building the team. I have not been to Colombia. I don't speak Spanish. I can order dinner, you know, dos cervezas, dos tacos. So, anyhow, the best part about this is I get to use these wonderful, wonderful products. I've been using a product called Nutriol, the hair fitness treatment, for 6 years or so, and I grew my hair back. There was no hair here when I started. There was no hair on the top of my head. Right here was empty. I told these guys when the hair started growing, my barber noticed after 2 months that I had new hair, and they laughed. They didn't believe me. But I let my hair grow out, and there's hair there now. There's hair here. I've filled in quite a bit, taken a lot of my gray hair away, and I get to use these great products. And I get to meet people like you. I get to have a new family like you that's close to me. Because I didn't have that being a policeman. Again, I wasn't close to anybody except my partner, one guy. So I'm so glad and thankful for Nu Skin. Just, it's a new life. It's freedom. Freedom.
So one last person, just a few minutes. Anshin, come up over here.
My name is Anshin from Irvine, California. I'm doing the business over 3.5 years. First of all, I really have to thank you, Skin, giving the opportunity, changed my life, really inside out, and I really thank Alan Adele and Sherry Steve. Even Sherry always, like a steel hammer hit on me like a coma sometimes, a few days, even months, I'm still appreciate it. And 3.5 years ago, when she called me, and she was so excited, and check it out, second month I make a 26,000. She was really excited. I said, thank you, congratulations. I'm not interested. Please don't call me because I just came back from China. My dad passed away, and I stayed in China 3 months. When I came back, I was very depressed, and she was so excited. And every time I see her phone number, I said, oh my God, call me again. I just hang up. And finally, I said, why is she so excited? I want to check it out. And I said, okay. Finally, I said, okay, show me the product. If it works, I use it for myself. I said, I'm not doing business, okay? You said, okay. Then I went to my friend's house. I told her I meet a friend's house. If she say yes, I'm saying no, then we argue, no end. So, okay, I bring her to my friend's house. She did my half-face demo. And when I saw the result, I said, wow, that's huge. I even quit my job and do the full-time esthetician. I'm licensed acupuncturist. I'm a massage therapist. I quit my job but do full-time. And my friends said, are you really crazy or what? you join networking over 13, 14, you never make any money. Yeah, it's true. I just spend the money. I spend lots of money for the networking. I'm never making anything. And I said, how can you quit a job and do full time? I told myself I do 2 years. If it's worse, I continue. If it's not work, I'm go back to work. That time I really didn't see vision like right now. So and I do that. Learn now 3.5 years. The second month, that time I don't know anything. The second month, Alan Nagal came to my meeting. She asked me, how many people under you? I said, I don't know. How about the value? How much value? I don't know. And what you know? I don't know anything. And I knew I do have face demo. That I do really good. I just only one thing I do the good face demo. I did make a face like go like this, and the people would say, wow, that's why lots of people sign up. And of course they help me now. And the second month I don't know anything, but I received the commission added together. I received $12,266.71. I always say, if I can do this, everybody can do 10 times better. You know what? Because I'm a super nervous person. Every time Alan Nagal call me on stage, I'm shaking like this. You don't have any idea how nervous, how shy I am, how smart I am. Guess what? And when I sign people, and the people say I'm thinking about, I make the people say I want to think about. You know what? Like I have my son's basketball coach. She wants to join right away, and I say no. Why don't you go ahead and ask your husband? Usually like the people say I go thinking about, right? I make the people to thinking about. So what kind of salesperson like that? And she was always laughing at me. That's why I say, people say I'm not a salesperson. I'm shy. I'm the super one. So if I can do the business, everybody don't be hesitant. Just do it. Right now, timing is the perfect time. We have a system. We have a tour. We have a best mentor. We have everything. Just go ahead, do it. Don't waste any time. Do it. Thank you.
I remember Ann told me just when she first started, I told her 3 days before one of the big events in Los Angeles, hey Ann, this Saturday, can you please come and just share your story? I wanted to give her a little preparation time. She said, about 2 months later, she said to me, Alan, thank God you didn't say next month you're gonna come and share at this big event, because if you said next month, she didn't sleep for 3 days. She was so nervous, thinking about what to say and everything like that, that she didn't sleep for 3 days. She said, if you told me 1 month I'm gonna share, maybe I'll be dead. True story, true story. So anyway, she has grown immensely, and she is a great leader for New Skin. I can guarantee you, the way she cares for her people and takes care of everybody, she will be I will be very proud when you are one of our great team elites, and congratulations. She probably doesn't know how many people in her organization, but I happen to know it is thousands. Thousands and thousands of people in our organization, all over the country. I meet them in Virginia. I meet them in Las Vegas. I meet them everywhere. And I finally go back up the line and I go, oh my God, it's Ann's distributor over here in Virginia, Washington, all over the place. So anyway, congratulations to that. Congratulations to Jim. But you can maybe start to see this business through their eyes. It's an incredible chance right now for you